I have no idea. Think he's gonna retire? Who?
All right now. Hey. Let's all calm down. Good afternoon. Jonny Ballgame would like to thank everybody for showing up today on such short notice. Jonny Ballgame's got some news that he needs to share with everyone today, in the media, as well as all his fans around the globe.
It's gotta be steroids.
Jonny Ballgame's gonna have surgery, season-ending surgery, in just a few short weeks.
Huh?
I know. There was a minor accident that occurred recently involving a midget named Junior. And he claims it was an accident. That's still not verified by the police. There's a investigation pending. I'll now field a few questions from the media.
Jonny Ballgame.
Yeah, go ahead.
Jonny Ballgame, is it true you have taken performance-enhancing drugs in your past?
Now I can either confirm or deny that allegation. I did not inhale, and I'm really here to talk about the future. I'm not here to talk about the past. I'm here to talk about the future, where I'm going, what's going on. Another question.
Jonny Ballgame.
Yeah, go ahead.
This is Chris Jennings with the Arkansas Post. Here's the latest inquiry or injury stem from your discontinuing use of performance-enhancing drugs like steroids.
Now what I can tell you about that is that I'm here to talk about the future. I'm not here to talk about the past. Okay? Jonny Ballgame can tell you anything you want to know about what's coming up, but what happened, and I probably really don't remember what happened anyway. So let's just all move forward. I'm speaking from my heart. Jonny Ballgame has a big heart. I love the kids. I do anything for them. I spend my money on the kids. I help the world. I help feed the world. But let's talk about the future, not the past. Next question.
Jonny Ballgame.
Yeah, go ahead.
Will this latest injury force you to retire from sports?
Retire is a big word. It is something I have kicked around for a little bit. I know that raised a couple eyebrows in here. I saw that. Sally, I saw that. Well, you got a unibrow, but I understand. Retirement is a possibility. I was out last season with a pretty bad injury, and I was ready to go this season, training hard in the off season. Had the Winter Olympics coming up. I had to back out of that too. They were going to use me there in the downhill skiing. But anyway, I've given a lot of thought in this off season with the ASA and the AVP. It's been a big part of my life, and it's not easy. It's not a decision you just want to throw out there. Jonny Ballgame's got to think about what's best for Jonny Ballgame, and when Jonny Ballgame decides if he's going to retire, we'll have another one of these fun shows, and we'll go from there. Next question.
Jonny Ballgame.
Yeah, little man right there.
This is Junior McCracken from the Belleville Gazette. How is the recovery time for this injury going to differ from last year's injury?
Well, I'm really not here to talk about the past. I'm here to talk about the future. I did not inhale, but retirement is a possibility. You get older in life and you got to start thinking about other people. There's a lot of guys that would love to be in the position that Jonny Ballgame's in. I mean, Jonny Ballgame is ready to play, but Jonny Ballgame knows that there's a time that Jonny Ballgame's not going to be ready to go. So,
what about the rumor you're leaving Mojo to play with Gary's Lawn Care?
Well, now there are going to be a lot of rumors about things. Jonny Ballgame is a hot commodity. I'm not going to lie to you. I mean, Jonny Ballgame is Jonny Ballgame after all. Now maybe there were, sure. Have I talked to Gary? Sure. I talked to the Minnesota Vikings. Does that mean I'm going to go play for them? No. For one thing, they don't have a softball team or a volleyball team. That's kind of a problem. But, if things were different, would I consider maybe playing for the Vikings or maybe even Gary's Lawn Care for softball? Or maybe another volleyball team? You know, that could happen in the future sometime, but I don't really think it would. You know, retirement's something that might be down the road here, and that'd be it. Next question.
Johnny Ballgame.
Yeah, guy with the glasses.
Hi, my name is Flavanastic, and I have a question for you about your PEDs. Do you think that the PEDs contributed to the massive number of home runs you hit in the early 90s throughout the rest of the decade?
What is a PED?
They're the performance-enhancing drugs like steroids and ephedra, and those things that make you get bigger, faster, and hit massive home runs like you do.
All right, calm down, son. Calm down. Well, Jonny Ballgame can tell you this. Jonny Ballgame has never inhaled. Jonny Ballgame is not here to talk about the past, okay? This stuff happened a long time ago. Jonny Ballgame was good in the past. This is Jonny Ballgame now, and Jonny Ballgame is still good. He's great, okay? Some have said great. But anyway, retirement is a possibility, and you know, when it's time to go, I think it's time to go. You want to go out with class and dignity. You know, you don't want a bunch of hype. You don't want a bunch of rumors going around. You know, a clean cut is a good cut. It's easy to stitch. You break that cut back open, and you get gangrene. You know, that's how it goes. Jonny Ballgame knows that it's all about Jonny Ballgame, and that's what it's always been about, and that's what it's always going to be about. And the only one that knows that is Johnny. And when Johnny says Jonny Ballgame, then what we're talking about is ball game with Johnny in it. That's why it's Jonny Ballgame. Next question.
Last question, Jonny Ballgame. There is another rumor circulating regarding the Technique Volleyball Club. Have you been speaking with anyone in that organization and maybe leaving your current team to join that team?
Well, you know, Jonny Ballgame's got to think about what's best for Jonny Ballgame. First of all, I'd like to say I didn't inhale. You know, retirement is a big possibility. Have I talked to Technique? You know, I think there were a couple messages a while back on my answer machine from Frank and some other guys from the club. But, you know, what's in the past is in the past. I'm here to talk about the future. I'm talking from my heart. And, you know, retirement is still a possibility. Do I think I'd come back and play with Technique? You know, probably not. I don't think so. You know, I started with demos, and, you know, as far as volleyball goes, that's my roots. That's where I grew up playing, and I'm happy to come back with them, but, you know, retirement is a possibility. What happens after that, you know, I don't know. Another question.
Jonny Ballgame. Is this the end of Jonny Ballgame?
You know, Jonny Ballgame's going to go on. You know, what I can say is that I didn't inhale. I can't say I'm talking from my heart. I can say, you know, without a doubt that we're here to talk about the future and not the past. When you've got someone like a Jonny Ballgame in your game and you're playing ball, I mean, his name is Jonny Ballgame. I mean, really, what more do you need to say about that? Now, is there a chance that Jonny Ballgame might retire? I might, you know. Is there a chance I could go blind? Sure. I've heard there's things you can do that would cause that. With the surgery on my knee, I could go blind. But, you know, am I really counting on that to happen? No, I'm not. But I didn't inhale. So I got that going for me. But, I mean, Johnny knows Johnny. You know, he knows Johnny. He knows Johnny. And Johnny knows that it's not going to be easy if retirement is the choice. I did not inhale.